Hi, this is Ashley with ShareLove.Fund, and we will discuss Sutra number 14. Sutra number 14 in Book 1, we can call it 1.14, translated into English is, practice becomes firmly grounded when all well attended to for a long time, without break, and in all earnestness. So let's hear that again. Practice becomes firmly grounded when all well attended to for a long time, without break, and in all earnestness. So what does that mean? Well, Panjali tells us that this could be the first qualification for practice, and that the first qualification for practice should be that it should be done for a long time. So there's an expression, easy come, easy go. And that's sort of the concept with yoga, is what we work at slowly, and with things that results come slowly, results will endure longer. Easy come, easy go. And the flip side of that is with slow and deliberate practice. Earnest means deliberate and sincere practice. Then results that are meaningful may come. In life, we just want results immediately. If I ask you to repeat a yoga exercise, we might think, where's the result? I don't see a difference. I don't feel different immediately. And it's not a magic formula. It's just more about the discipline that comes with a routine. And frankly, that discipline doesn't even need to be yoga. Yoga is just one tool, but the change happens by having a routine and self-awareness and discipline, whatever that routine may be. When we repeat things, we feel more peaceful, and we realize that there are beautiful things within us, because there's a calmness that happens when we repeat things, and we can be more self-aware. We'll go back home and repeat something like our yoga routine for 3 days, and maybe we still think nothing happened. However, this sutra tells us to repeat for a very long time. And to put this in context, I was talking to an elder, and I was talking about having bad days, rolling into bad months. And she said, honey, I've had bad years. And so when you think about a practice in terms of years, in terms of decades, in terms of a lifetime, then that is a different vantage point to view results. The sutra also talks to us about without break. I often hear folks say that they've been practicing yoga for many years, off and on. The continuous practice of yoga is different than the off and on practice of yoga. It is a habit, and there's growth through rituals and routines and habits. And again, it doesn't need to be yoga. I'm not particularly attached to yoga, but I am attached to women being invested in themselves, and women being cognizant of what routine is going to best serve themselves, and then being proactive about completing that routine on a regular basis. Off and on doesn't work. When you're climbing stairs, for example, you climb one stair at a time and you get to the top. Climbing 3 and going to the bottom and taking a break, and then a week later doing another 3, that doesn't get you up the staircase. And this is the same kind of idea, like off and on doesn't really work. The last qualification in the sutra is in all earnestness. That means with full attention, with the entire application of the mind, and with full faith in your achievement. Even when you want something or somebody, you will be after it every day. The same is with your practice. What if you were after your own self-care every day, following up on it? How's it doing? What can I do to get its attention? You know, what if the quest was just for you? Think about the practice of yoga or self-care just as we eat every single day or sleep every single day. And if you miss a day of food or a day of sleep, you really miss it. And you think, oh man, I want to catch up on that the next day. Think about having your self-care routine be quintessential to your routine, just like sleeping and eating. The routine is necessary. It's necessary to achieve success. When you read various books about successful individuals, they'll often talk about their habits. It's really unlikely that somebody would achieve success and that somebody would sustain the success that they achieved if they don't already have a routine and habit. Now, it definitely doesn't need to be yoga, but in general, when you see long-term success in people, that steadiness comes from a routine. It is like children who want something today and go from one thing to the next. And it is our job as adults to grow roots and really sink our roots into something deep. And we do that through earnest practice, continually, firmly grounded. The Sutra says practice becomes firmly grounded, and that's really about growing roots. We can see that there is truth behind it. We can see that if there's something in the past, maybe playing soccer or building a house, or raising a child, that, you know, with our own human lives, we didn't just get born as adults. It was every single day we grew a little more and did a little more. And it's really just a miracle. And this is the same with yoga. We find that when we want quick results, we're anxious and unsettled. And to really find a true harmony, we need to care more about the process and more about the routine than about any specific result. And this will give us harmony in the end. So Patanjali reminds us in the sutra, it's not just about how long you've practiced. Oh, I've done yoga for 6 hours today. It's about what patience you did it with. Did you breathe? Did you truly let go when you were doing it? What awareness did you have? Did you feel the tightness on one side of your body or another? Maybe you didn't move at all. Maybe you just meditated, and that can be yoga. Yoga is about balance. Balance is food, movement, sleep, mindfulness. But it's with patience that our body can unwind and heal. And this is really about that, achieving balance and helping us heal to the optimum amount. Namaste.